What's up, everyone? Welcome to the first ever Just the News portion of my show. Live show. We're live currently on Rumble and YouTube as well. If you're watching on Rumble, if you're watching on your YouTube, be sure to drop a like if you do not mind. It helps with the algorithms. It helps with me continuing to do what I love to do best. Rumble, if you're I get my own self in there. I hope you guys are having a freaking fantastic day. We usually do a late night show. This is the first ever just early edition show, but I will continue to have tonight's show as well, so do not worry about that. This is just me interacting with you in some peace and tranquility. Welcome to the afternoon show. Okay, let's get straight into the freaking news. How about we do that? How about we do that? Fox Derek O'Shea alert. Fox replaces Tucker with Jesse Waters. If you're excited about this, I don't know what to freaking tell you. It's not that big of a deal because I'm at the point now where I don't even watch this news program. I can't remember the last time I cut on Fox News and was like, yeah, can't wait to get into this. This should be exciting. Fox News announced on Monday that host Jesse Waters would take over the 8 p.m. slot and vacated over Tucker Carlson, ousted from the company late April. The new primetime schedule will be as follows. I know that all my listeners are waiting for me to finally. What's up, Joshua? How you doing on Rumble, man? Shout out to Rumble chat. I know all my listeners are patiently waiting for this new primetime schedule alert. Let's get another Derek O'Shea alert. The new primetime schedule will feature Laura Ingraham at 7 p.m., Sean Hannity at 9 p.m., Greg Gutfeld at 10, and Trace Gallagher at 11. I know you've been waiting to hear that. This is all very exciting news for a network that I think that majority of conservatives have decided, I don't really care. I don't care about this network anymore. They don't speak for me anymore. They clearly have other intentions in mind and everything they do, but it's Fox News being Fox News. Hey, we got Jesse Waters. Guys, come back. Another Derek O'Shea alert. We got Jesse Waters, baby. Come on. He's like Tucker Carlson light. You're going to love the way he looks. He kind of even looks like him, all right? I know you remember the old days of Tucker Carlson. The old days of saying the things that we're all thinking deep down inside and, having a different point of view than every other Fox News host. We don't want that. But we brought Jesse. Jesse is something different. Jesse gives us Fox 5 energy, and we need that at our 8 p.m. slot. Let's keep going through the news. I think this is one of my favorite articles from today. This freaking article right here should get you excited about life. Get you excited about where we're going as a direction, as a country, and everything and all of the above. Derek O'Shea alert. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink is ashamed to be a part of the ESG political debate. He said he is no longer using the environmental, social, and governance term because it's being politically weaponized. God. You mean people are finally finding out what it actually means and they're getting down to the bottom end or pushing back a little bit? That's what it means when it's politically weaponized. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink said he's no longer using the term ESG. Oh, thank you for saying that. Environmental, social justice, governance, because it's been politically weaponized. And he's ashamed to be a part of the debate in the issue. I'm ashamed that ESG has been weaponized by white supremacists everywhere. The fact that they even know what we're doing and have a name for it is not a good look. Why it matters. How the world's largest asset manager frames its investment approach in leading indicator in the market. BlackRock manages $9.2 trillion, a.k.a. owning you and my butts forever. You want to buy a house? You want to invest some of that money? Go through me. What we're watching, Fink's latest statement is sure to generate plenty of controversy, blah, 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 blah. I think this is where my favorite part in the article comes in. and sit down, buckle up, hold on to your booties. What he's saying is, I'm being ashamed of being part of the conversation, Fink said. When I write these, it's never meant to be a political statement. Exactly. Don't you love how they call it not a political statement when in its foundation, it's exactly what it is? They have written to identify long-term issues and long-term investors, he told the crowd. I said I was ashamed. I never said I was ashamed, he said incorrectly. I'm not ashamed. I do believe in conscious capitalism. I'm not going to use the word ESG anymore because it has been misused by the far left and the far right, he added. So they're going to do exactly what they've always been doing. They're just going to call it something different. Because when they're force-feeding you crap down your throat, they want, and you find out what that word is, and you start to actually push back, that's the problem. It's not what they're actually doing. Oh, it's the name. We got to call it something different. Look at me. I'm Larry freaking Fink. Shout out to Larry Fink's nostrils. My God, those things are huge. You think he's a nose breather? God. Don't you love when they get busted on this stuff? First of all, I hear this nonstop of people on the right and on the left about how ESG is purely just a right-wing talking point when it clearly isn't. Oh, Glenn Beck wrote a book on it. It has to be a stupid conspiracy theorist thing. But then they try to make it seem also that it's not a political issue when in its foundation, that's exactly what it is. God. We're not going to call it ESG anymore because all these people on the right and on the left have weaponized this term against us. Now they're looking for this and things that we're doing. Call it something different. We can't use words like equitable anymore because people are waking up and we don't like that. We don't want people against BlackRock. We own them. You're going to have to deal with your kings. And I, for one, wake up every morning thanking Larry Fink for the daily bread he has given me on thouest tableth in front of thy childreneth. Have a wonderful Larry Fink day. I think my chat app's not working. I just looked up something on chat. I apologize if I missed y'all's chat. I'm gonna pop out my chat app. God, freaking chat app, man. This app is trash. I'm gonna write to Restream and I'm gonna let them know what is happening. This Karen is not happy. Randy, what's up? ESG scores were the fault of California lawmakers. They made a law that pensions funds cannot be invested in companies and funds of low ESG billion per year. Well, the ESG is it's taking over everything. Serrated grant. ESG used to control the mentally weak. Used to control the mentally. Well, yeah, ESG is used to control the mentally. It's the people that do this when they hear the news. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about ESG. Don't tell me these things. Just make me feel good on the inside. Wilson, what's up, man? Thank you, Wilson, in the chat. Freaking member of the show. Appreciate you. But ESG is a huge problem. But they're starting to pull back from it. Because they're seeing actual people. You know, when you and I actually band together, we're a very powerful force. That's why they're constantly trying to separate us. And so that we don't actually have conversations together or maybe agree on issues or maybe say, you know what, the people on this side of the aisle or this political party are taking things too far. They don't want that. They want us hating each other. Let's continue to fight so that they can push down their own propositions so they can continue to stay incredibly wealthy while we stay poor. It's a good thing to be. It's wonderful to see. Speaking of wonderful to see in this whole ESG movement, let's just keep it on the ESG daytime show. This is a Derek O'Shea alert. New York City turns up the heat on wood and coal-fired pizzas and demands restaurants slash emission by 75%. I can't think of one thing New York should be focusing on more than this in the current political climate in their city. You know, not crime or education or, you know, making it more affordable. We got to shut down these daggum coal-fired pizzas. They're ruining the country. Think about it. There's going to be more Blaze Pizza things and small pizza shops popping up everywhere. We got to stop it. We don't want coal-fired pizzas. New York pizza is the latest thing the government is going after in the name of climate change. New York City has reportedly turned up the heat on pizzerias with the wood and coal-fired ovens, which is arguably the best kind of pizza out there. Easy. No, I like me in an oven. The New York Post reported on Sunday that the New York City Department of Environmental Protection has drafted new rules to force restaurants with wood and coal-fired ovens to cut their emissions. Things are looking better than ever in New York. I'm thinking about moving there myself after the pandemic and everything that happened there and how they shut down areas and, stop kids from going and playing in playgrounds. I'm glad that they're finally going after the real issues of the day, and that is shutting down some of the emissions from these pizzerias. You thought New York pizza was the best pizza? Not anymore. Not with environmental conscious pizza. That's where we're at. We're going to have our pizzas out in the sun because it's better that way. Yes, your pizza's going to take at least 2 or 3 days to actually fully cook, but it'll be a slow roasted process that you can get behind. Peter Thiel manages anti-ESG funds, actually doing quite well. Yes, and Vivek started that ETF that everyone should get behind. Those darn pizzerias, don't worry about the thousands of acres of rubber tires burning in Iraq. Hey, seriously, Wilson, do not even bring that up in my show, okay? That's dangerous. That's hate speech, and I know what you're doing right there. That's a cultural thing, okay? Burning tires in Iraq, or Chinese just throwing trash in their rivers. This is part of a cultural thing. It's just your white privilege coming to my show with that nonsense. And we're gonna go after your wood-fired pizzas because that's the real issue of the day. Shutting down the wood-fired pizzas. The new rule will require pizzerias with wood and coal-fired ovens installed before May 2016. God, I hate the government so much. They just put so many dumb rules in their own rules they want you confused even when you're reading their own laws, and it drives me absolutely insane. Before May 2016, to purchase and install emission control devices, the restaurant would reportedly need to rise to the challenge by hiring an engineer. There you go. Some poor mom and pop pizzeria is now going to hire an engineer or an architect. God. I need some more coffee. It's been one of those days. Architect to evaluate the potential of integrating emission control mechanisms with the goal of reducing particulate emissions by 75%. God, jeez. That's right. Get rid of your gas stoves right now. Replace them, you freaking poor bastards. And that poor mom and pop shop, we're coming after you. I swear to God, if you don't replace your wood-fired pizza ovens by a certain date, we are gonna come down on you like hell raising fire, and you won't know what to do about it. We're gonna come with arms and wings and aggressive posturing, and we're gonna send the EPA there immediately, and you'll finally get what you deserve. Hi, Derek. Joe Biden has a 4 p.m. popsicle obsessed. What's up with wings? Does he really? That's hot. More proof that the government is the enemy of the people. We're just doing things to make your life better by controlling you. This is what you want. You want to give up control because, thinking for yourself is really hard. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to think for yourself. Just let the government control everything for you. Give it to us. We'll pay you a monthly salary. We'll give you little stamps that you can just live off of. We're going to check on that. And then, you'll have your monthly drug testing, but we want to make sure you're smoking weed daily. It's good. And then you can go on to better things like crack. We'll give you the pipes for it too. God. Rules for thee, not for me. Yeah, exactly. Waters, or how about the brake dust? How about all the brake dust? Brake dust coming from the wood-fired coal for pizza? What are you talking about there?
Are you on drugs? Are you on drugs, John? Don't come up in my chat saying absolute nonsense like that.
You also be happy and have nothing. I feel happier by the second, you know. I don't want to actually think for myself or do things that I want to do growing up. I don't want to actually go on vacation and stuff. I just want to live in my one-bedroom tiny home for the rest of my life that's crowded amongst other people. And you know what? I know that the political party above me will be enjoying their life, but that doesn't matter. As long as I get what I need. That's why when people like push back at me for when I like say things about John Fetterman, they're like, he's had a stroke. I'm like, John Fetterman's going to be just fine being a multi-millionaire, selling stocks, getting richer than ever. He's going to come out better than ever. You think I care? God, you think he cares? Can we stop this nonsense that you can't make fun of these people? These people are getting rich off your back while you continue to stay poor. And no one cares. It's more important to be the censor police. Make sure you speak rightly about my man. Willie, what's up, man? How we doing? Hey guys, I had a nightmare where you got kidnapped in a rainbow van. I got kidnapped in a rainbow van. Sounds like my freaking holiday. I want that for the rest of my life. Hello. God. Don't Caitlin, don't say my freaking nightmares, dude. Let's continue down the ESG pipe hole, though. I don't want to just stop right there. Because you would think, Derek, is that all the ESG that we can handle? My mouth is full of ESG. My throat is full. I can't handle any more ESG of what's going on. But you thought that it was just a Democrat thing. Oh, no. No. Hunter Biden is in Crystal Methodist? Now that's a church I can get behind. This is Derek O'Shea alert. New York governor vetoes environmental, social, and justice governmental policy bill. That's right. And New York retirement system evaluate blah, 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 blah. Saying that Governor Roy Cooper late Friday afternoon vetoed to ban ESG policies in the state hiring and financial matters. Isn't that so cool? Who here thinks we should call North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper? I'm thinking we should give him a call. Let's see if there's a phone number I can look up. Maybe because this is during the day podcast, we'll actually get someone picking up the phone, which would be freaking amazing. Governor Roy Cooper. It's me. Fox Tiger Shetler. It's me, Governor Roy Cooper. Vetoing ESG bill. Let's see if there's a phone number. Contact. There it is. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see if we can leave him a phone number. Let's see. Let's call Roy up. Call Clay Higgins, please. Wait, who's Clay Higgins? Am I gonna look stupid for saying that? Who's Clay Higgins? Oh, really, Derek? You don't know who Clay Higgins is? God, I don't even deserve. Why would I even listen to you? Louisiana Republican, Louisiana. I don't know what to say to him. Let's call him up. Let's see how they're doing. Okay, it's contacting. Okay. Lovely lab-grown meat. Oh my God, me too. Okay. What the heck? It just hung up on me. It knows I'm calling. All right. They know I'm freaking calling. They're like, we've had this number blocked. It just hung up on me. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time. This is ridiculous. I want to keep the momentum going. That's why I feel you know that dude. I do know him. We're trying to call the man, the myth, the legend. His phone number's not working. You know what? Maybe we'll call later. Okay. What? It just hung up on me again. Okay, whatever, dude. Maybe we'll call later. Queen, what's up? I'm also looking forward to that lovely lab-grown meat. Dude, the idea that... What's up, Willie on Rumble? The idea that anyone is going to be willingly accepting lab-grown meat and putting it in their gullet is the most insane thing in my eyes ever. I feel like I would have to be on my deathbed before I would even consider putting lab-grown meat in my mouth. I bet there's gonna be all these people that are gonna be eating lab-grown meat, and they're gonna be like losing weight like crazy, and then they're gonna be like, wow, this is amazing, and then they're gonna find out there's like no nutritional value. That's or people are just gonna get sick. I don't know. Just thoughts. Again, just guessing. Okay, another hilarious news story, which I think is hilarious. Derek O'Shea alert. Nearly 80% of homeowners feared being priced out of a market. No. You mean high interest rates and an overinflated housing market is pricing 80% of people out of buying a new home or their first ever home, and some of us like myself who are still waiting for that day are feeling priced out? No, you mean that fixer-upper that cost $500,000 is making me feel like I'm priced out with that 7% interest rate? No. Approximately 78% of people wanting to purchase their first home expect to be priced out of the housing market if interest rates and home prices continue to rise, according to the recent survey of Realtor.com. Yeah, dude. Yeah. If you don't have a joint income right now, I don't understand how you could even be considering a home, to be honest. Or unless you're living in an area that is really affordable. Okay. Let's keep it moving, people, because I feel like this story really everyone is so concerned about Brittany Griner right now, but no one is remembering about the person that we traded with, the merchant of death. I wonder how he's doing. Victor Bout. Let's check in on him. Russian Derek O'Shea, I forget I have that on every time. Russian arms dealer released by Biden spotted with Wagner Group boss. Yay! Biden's foreign policy is better than ever. Things are looking up, guys. Victor Bout, the freed Russian arms dealer nicknamed the Merchant of Death, was photographed with Wagner Group boss as they took a joint trip to Russia. Oh, God. It's me, Victor. Hello. It is me. Remember when we traded for Brittany Griner? It was too good. Do you think it was fair trade? God. Good to see the Merchant of Death is doing what he does best. Just like Brittany Griner. Support the Merchant of Death and support Brittany Griner equally the same. It's 2023. Everyone matters. Dude, property taxes skyrocketed in Colorado this year, sure across the country. It's yes. Trust me. I know. It makes you want to move, doesn't it? Best name ever. Merchant of Death. That's hilarious. And coming on down, Fox News, Derek O'Shea alert. The Merchant of Death has been rated the best name ever by John Comerford. Merchant of Death, come on down and collect your prize. And God, that's a good looking shirt. Did you get that at Men's Warehouse? And where did you get that? The Merchant of Death has a very sophisticated watch. Oh, look at that. He's got a binder. I wonder what's that at. And your zipper is on the outside, sir. That's for a sweatshirt, idiot. Sorry. Speaking of sophisticated, this is a sophisticated news show. No way that trade bites us in the arse. Yeah, no way ever. Especially working with the Wagner Group. Remember all those leftists? Oh, a coup is happening in Russia. In your face, Putin. Actually, it's not happening anymore. Oh, okay. Okay. Good to know. Good to know, because we're finally. Hey, Willie, thank you so much for the $2 super chat on Rumble. I apologize that I need to put Rumble chat up. Sometimes I close Rumble chat because I'm like, you know what? If I don't want to. Rumblers are sometimes nervous to chat. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat, Willie. It means a lot to me, brother. Freaking your hard-earned money. Let's keep this new show going. It's not much longer left. And don't forget, I will still have my show later tonight. But I'm trying to develop this thing where in the mornings we go through written stuff, and then in the evenings we have fun with silly videos. But speaking of silly, it just should grind your freaking gears and get you excited about life. Derek O'Shea alert. Joe Exotic blasts Dan Crenshaw for promoting OceanGate conspiracy theories. No one could have done anything. God. I, for one, am glad Joe Exotic feels the need to speak up on this issue, because I was wondering when it came to what Dan Crenshaw's disgusting comments were, I needed to hear from Joe Exotic. Where that guy is, I don't know. And why I'm talking about him, I also don't know. But this is a very serious news program podcast with serious people. Oh, God. Dan Crenshaw, quit looking for someone to blame. They built it, gone in it, took the risk, launched it, and if it imploded, no one could have done anything. Hats off to the USCG and everything they search for. Maybe God just don't want us at the bottom of the ocean. That's true. Maybe God doesn't want us at the bottom of the ocean after all. Let's check in. I want to finish the rest of this tweet. Maybe God don't want us at the bottom of the ocean to screw with things. Come on, dude. Maybe God just don't want us at the bottom. How is he tweeting from jail? Maybe God don't want us from the bottom of the ocean to screw with things. Like, tigers. Oh, sheets exotic. Oh. That's true. I, for one, stand with Joe Exotic in this. God doesn't want us at the bottom of the ocean to screw with things. I Patch McCain. Yeah. How dare you say? I remember there was like a period in my life I was like, you know what, Dan Crenshaw is pretty awesome. And then, because I used to be a CrossFit instructor, and I saw him doing CrossFit, and I was like, awesome. And then I kept hearing him talk, and I was like, oh, you're not awesome. I was wrong on that. Guys, Derek O'Shea alert. Geraldo Rivera says he's leaving the Five over growing tensions at the popular show. No. Who is the Fox Five going to replace as their token liberal? God. You don't want somebody, just anyone. You have to have somebody that's as silly as Geraldo Rivera. At 79 years old, he still looks better than ever. If you want, you can ask him for a picture of with his shirt off like RFK, and he will send it. Let's keep it moving, because who gives a crap about that show besides my mother? I do that segment for my mom, who doesn't watch my show, thank God. Let's keep it freaking moving, dude. Guys, over the weekend, I caught a few of you. I caught Wilson. I took a picture of Wilson. I saw him on a bike in a parade, and this is a Derek O'Shea alert. What's up, Kowaldi and Ed 47 NLD? Nude cyclists perform in front of children at Pride Parade. Oh, great. But when I go nude through my park, I get arrested. But these people get a freaking parade. God. I can't even show you these videos. Like, I went through some of the videos over the Pride parades over the weekend, and you can't show, because there's so many people who are naked and like doing insane things. And then, it's always like the people on the left that are just like,
oh, it's just a conspiracy. It's only a small faction.
Like, it doesn't matter. It's happening. And then no one cares. And police officers are like, you know what? If these people want to be naked, riding bikes in the street, let them be naked. It's just so empowering to see. I feel empowered just seeing it. We even put stars in front of their butts for the newspaper edition so that kids can consume it as well. Because who doesn't love receiving a star at the end of the day, making sure you are a good little boy or a good little girl? I love the breeds, bro. Yes. Hey, Nemo, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? Dude, it is a long time. Viral video on Sunday showed a group of fully nude cyclists performing in front of children. Nothing says be a part of what we have going on, like getting nude in front of children and going on a motorcycle. I don't even know if I can show this. Hold on. I just want to make sure there isn't like really sketchy. Oh, there's Derek O'Shea showing porn on freaking YouTube. God. Yeah. You know what? I just think it's insane that like LGBTQ people that are like not, or say, are just like very quiet on this issue, where it's like, I don't know, it's kind of, some people on the right sometimes will just like minimize things Trump says that sound insane, or like, but like people on the left, they're just like, you know what, if people want to bicycle nude, let them bicycle nude. It's a good thing. All right. Let's keep it freaking moving. This is Derek O'Shea alert. Cory Bush says labeling cisgender a slur marks blatant attempts to erase trans identity. Yes, you just say whatever you want. Thank God we have somebody so professional as Cory Bush speaking up on behalf of everyone on the left and their insane ideologies. After Elon Musk declared, and many on the right, that cisgender are and accompanying abbreviation cis are counted as slurs on Twitter. I don't even care about this word cis at all. I just love watching people. If you just say, you know what, cisgender, that's a slur. And then watching people cope and freak out and say, oh, it's not a slur. This is what we call you. This is their way of controlling speech. That's what it boils down to completely, which is what they want to do constantly. Because if they can control the speech, they can control how you frame conversations, how you frame thought, how you frame debates, and all that kind of stuff. And just coherent thoughts, even if they're not coherent whatsoever. That's why they're freaking out about the whole cisgender thing. Not that a bunch of people on the right are saying, you know what, who cares? Don't call me cis. That's a slur. I don't like that. It's just them saying, we're going to call you cis. We're going to call you what you want. And you're like, how about I call you what I want? And they're like, oh no, that's hate speech. And you're like, okay, well, calling me what you want to call me is hate speech. I just love flipping on people. It's beautiful to see. Bikes are just skimpy outfits deal with the chafing. Dude, chafing on a bicycle is the absolute worst. I took like a spin class one time. I took a spin class. Well, I've taken spin classes maybe twice, so I guess I got to come out of the closet. But I've taken a spin class, and the chafing that happens on those chairs, I don't know how guys do it. It is the most uncomfortable experience for me, and it drives me up the freaking wall. It's insane to me. Anyways, last story of the day, breaking news, very exciting. This is Derek O'Shea alert. I know everyone is on their freaking, they're on the fence. They're freaking out. They're really worried about the definition of woman, and we were all wondering what the University of Wyoming sorority group is thinking when it comes to the definition of woman. I, for one, think about the University of Wyoming every single day. When I wake up in the morning, I start off my day thanking the Lord for University of Wyoming sorority group. The University of Wyoming sorority group has changed the definition of the word woman in order to admit a male sisterhood into sisterhood. God. I just, who's their own worst enemy? It's women. You guys have a great way of, you're going to get to a point where biological men are going to take over your sport. And you're going to have to deal with it because you are sitting on the sidelines allowing it to happen. And you're like, well, why didn't the guys speak up? Like, you're part of the problem. This is why, instead of just, fighting it or staking your grounds, if they will. Come on, Wyoming. I thought you were better than that. Yeah, me too. But it's it's college. College-age kids, no offense, are just some of the dumbest people. Because, the real-world experience hasn't really kicked in yet. You're living outside of your parents' room, and you're enlightened for the first time in your life, and you're like, life is so much easier if we all just do it this way. Or, my parents had it all wrong, and if we all did this together, we could really change the world. And, you have all these, existential, profound thoughts that you think are profound, but deep down inside, they're just basic. And when you get in the real world and you have to work 40 hours a week and you come home at night, you're too exhausted to actually, protest and do these things because you have a wife and kids and family and friends and you have hobbies, and then you're exhausted from work, and then your save the world attitude slowly dwindles when you have to freaking work. Stay classy, Wyoming. Yes, please stay classy, Wyoming. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this quick show, this quick run through of all the top news stories that I thought were the top news stories of today. We will have another live show later tonight. Look out for that crap. It should be a good one. We should have just as much fun as we're having now, if not more, because it's more silly than ever. But I'm going to start doing this in the morning. I hope you guys look out for that. Guys, we're taking over the world. You guys are part of something huge together. We are doing this together. We are a freaking community. We're not a following. When you start paying bills, dude, seriously, when you start having to pay taxes and then you get a paycheck and you look to see how many taxes are pulled out, or maybe you're you have a job, I used to have a job where I had to pay taxes later in the year, and then you're like, oh, I owe the government this amount of money. Holy crap, they take out so much freaking money from you, and watching kids have to deal with that is amazing. In fact, I think I'm going to start doing when I have kids and they get allowance, I think I'm going to give them an allowance, but I'm going to take out taxes that go to the general fund and just watch them get mad about it. And I'm like, yeah, taxes suck, right? Cool format, news, then fun. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. You get it, man. I appreciate you. Hey, see you later. Hey, good. All right. Love every single one of you guys. You guys are the most amazing people on earth. I can't do this without you. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you later. I'll see you later tonight and all that stuff. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace out.